So we're in the picturesque McLaren Vale. How unusual. And we're at Angove's with Richard
Angove.
Oh, Richard Angove. Right. So I should have known that, shouldn't I? How are you, mate?
I'm very well.
Yeah?
Thank you, Nathan. How are you?
Oh, I'm exceptionally well. And we're here to taste the Fiano.
Yep, our Wild Olive Fiano.
So the actual vineyard's right in front of us here.
Yeah, it's just 2 acres of Fiano planted. They're quite young vines, so they're only 5-year-old vines.
Okay.
And this is our 3rd release of this wine.
Yeah, and today it's the 2021?
2021, so...
When was it released?
It was released about 4 weeks ago.
4 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Right.
In fact, I think you might be one of the first to taste it.
Oh, I would have said that anyway, but anyway, yeah, sure, let's have a crack. So, does Richard actually like Fiano?
I really love Fiano. I think it's certainly the white grape for McLaren Vale, but you know, for the South Australian, or for lots of parts of South Australia, a warm climate, it's really well suited. It's resilient to heat. It can be made into different styles, so from a winemaking perspective, it's really quite an interesting variety.
Yeah.
It grows really well, and it tastes great. It's a really nice tasting grape in the vineyard, but it can make so many different styles of wines. This is not early picked, but it's only 12.5% alcohol. We kind of
Righto.
pick for nice freshness.
Yeah.
Nice and lean and.
Colour-wise, obviously because it's so fresh, it's quite luminescent, I would say. What do you reckon about that? That's not a bad term, is it? I stole it, but I stole it off the boys from Coriol. I was saying green.
Add that to the taste.
Yeah, I was saying green, and he said luminescent. I was like, yes, I'm going to copy that for sure. It doesn't. I don't know if it's the glass or me, but it doesn't look super clear. The glass or the sun?
The glass, I reckon.
The glass, righto. So it is super clear?
Certainly filtered pre-bottling.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. It's kind of got that peary, pithy.
Pithy. That's a winemaker's term if I ever heard one. Pithy. Pear pith. I want to use that one as well.
Yeah.
Pretend like I made it up. It's such a delicious wine, isn't it?
I think it goes really well with food, and that's one of the great things about.
So I'm coming to your house for lunch.
Yeah,
right? I just invited myself.
Yeah.
So what are we having?
Seafood risotto, maybe, or just.
Oh, now we're talking.
Coffin Bay oysters.
Maybe both oysters first and then the risotto.
Start with the oyster.
Yeah.
A little drop of the Fiano in with the oyster rather than lemon juice, and
right.
shock that back.
That sounds great. And Fiano goes beautifully with spicy food.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So a nice Thai papaya salad.
Yep.
I think it would go exceptionally well with. What crayfish we had last night with it.
Beautiful.
Oh, superb.
Really. Salt and pepper squiddy.
Oh yeah, the old salt and pepper squid.
Certainly, you know, any with that sort of modern Australian Asian influence to a lot of our cooking.
Yeah.
It goes beautifully with spicy food.
How do you go in the kitchen?
Yeah, not too bad.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
So what would you whip up?
I'd probably I'd go Italian.
Yeah.
Like a prawn saganaki, so tomatoey dish with some prawns and feta underneath the oven, and then the Fiano, the acid in the Fiano just cuts through the richness of the tomato dish.
Right.
Cheese can be pretty nice. Yeah.
I'm definitely inviting myself over now. That sounds absolutely awesome. So tell me a little bit more. I probably should have asked at the start. Tell me a bit more about Richard. So obviously winemaking extraordinaire, and you went away and you learnt your craft. Where'd you go?
Yeah, so I got out of school and did a business degree.
Yeah.
And straight out of that I thought, geez, I don't really want to work behind a desk, and so I did vintage at our family winery.
Yeah.
And kind of enjoyed pulling hoses around, doing cleaning.
Yep.
A very important part of winemaking. And then I went back and did a postgrad degree in oenology.
Yeah.
And then left South Australia, worked for some fantastic businesses around Australia, but also around the world.
Yeah.
And just
Where was your highlight?
probably Tassie here in
Yeah?
Australia.
Okay.
Tasmania, Tamar Valley, and probably Spain for overseas. It's one of those, it's just, very, very lucky to have the opportunity to work in amazing wineries. And there's 2 vintages a year, so I was able to work vintage in the Southern Hemisphere, vintage in the Northern Hemisphere, save a few pennies here and there. And
Yeah, that's pretty clever.
eventually found my way back into the family family business, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And it's been exciting since then.
And what have you brought to the family business? What's your claim to fame?
I don't know if I've got any.
Oh, come on, yes, you have.
No, I guess I've just tried to maintain a really good team, maintain really good quality wines.
Yeah.
Make sure that we're improving every year, and hopefully laying the foundation for the next generation of the Angove family, because we really want to keep it family owned. And,
Yep.
I'm very lucky to be 5th generation. So
I was going to ask that. Tell me a little bit. So we're 5th generation now. How long's Angove been around for?
So I think this is our 135th year of making wine in South Australia.
Wow, that 135 years.
Yeah. So established in 1886 by my great-great-grandfather.
Yeah.
He was a medical doctor, so he came over from Cornwall with his wife and 5 children to start a medical practice out in Tea Tree Gully, out North East Road.
Yeah.
Like many doctors in the late 1800s, started experimenting with growing grapes, making wine, would sell the wine to his patients as a tonic for stomachache, headache, you name it. Wine fixes everything.
Right.
In moderation. Ever since then we've had any number of ups and downs as the cycles of business and agriculture flow through 130 years, and we've managed to get our way through 5 generations of succession planning and 135 years of growing grapes, and because at the end of the day winemaking is an agricultural
Yep.
It's an agricultural product, so we deal with Mother Nature every year, and each year we just try and grow the best grapes that we can and make.
So 2021, it's been called the unicorn vintage. What's Richard's take on what do you think is going to be a massive standout for 2021? I'm calling McLaren Vale Shiraz is going to be insane.
Yep.
What do you call them?
I think everything's
Everything.
All the wines made in 2021. It was as you say, a unicorn growing season. It was beautiful and cool day, warm days, not hot.
Yeah.
Cool nights. Natural acidity is great. Colour was great. McLaren Vale Shiraz is going to be amazing. Grenache is also amazing. Fiano's looking good. Quality out of 2021 is going to be great.
So across the whole board, you reckon?
Across the whole board.
Right, that's big call.
Will be the winners.
Oh, won't we?
Yeah.
And the layman's just going to be drinking amazing wines at ridiculous prices as well, aren't they?
Yep.
So yeah, win-win for the consumer.
Yep. Well, that's what we're here for.
And how long has Angove been in McLaren Vale for?
This is our 10th year of having the cellar door and the Warboys Vineyard here.
Yeah. So if someone, what's the best way for people to get Angove's wine? Online or
Yep. Great.
come down to the beautiful cellar door?
Online at angove.com.au.
Yeah.
It's a good place to look. Or you can find it at great independent retailers around South Australia or Australia.
Yeah. And what about social media? Are we all over across the social media? Or?
Yeah, on a bit of Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah.
So at Angove Wine
Righto.
is our handle.
Yep.
And we're pretty frequent social media posters.
Well, thanks heaps for coming on. Such a beautiful spot. Fiano was sensational.